What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So I want to jump in real quick and get kind of like a little daily increase because I don't feel like I gave you one yesterday. Um, but we're gonna see how it comes out, okay? Because it's definitely gonna be a little different. But guys, this is gonna be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that ninth house. Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for your ninth house. But even with that being said, let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? All right, Spirit, what is the energy that is on offer for my lovely Sagittarian ninth house collective today? What is the energy that is on offer for my Sagittarian ninth house collective? Thank you. So we have gifted one, revealing healing talents and opportunity to shine. But we also had Lady Nadia, Nadia, I think it's Nadia. Expanded heart. Both of these have rose type shapes on their heart, and it does look like that the heart is blooming on both of these. So the energy that is on offer for Sagittarius today is definitely giving off heart chakra awakening. But I also want you to look at the similarities of these cards, and I also want you to see how one is masculine and one is feminine. So we could be about to do a love reading. I don't know. We'll find out in just a moment. But this is definitely giving me masculine, feminine energy, seeing things in a whole new light. So let's see what's good here. Definitely something healing taking place here. What is the situation? Yeah, look, I can't make this shit up. Relationships. What is the situation the Sagittarius is facing at the start of this day? What is this? Show me into what's going on with Sagittarius at the start of the day. Y'all, some of y'all might need to go watch that members daily increase. Okay, because the recycling garbage truck came through in the middle of that reading and I spoke on it. And what you're facing is hello again, recycle, recover. And what I said in that is that you're about to throw something out that may be able to be repurposed or something like that. Damn. And Spirit said, draw the top and the bottom. This is a 21 card that breaks down to 3. Threes are all about collaboration, working together. Growth, activation, creation, groups. So let's see. Y'all already know what's at the bottom. Let's see what's at the top. So in the present moment, there is a connection that is experiencing an ending. There is. There's something that you're experiencing and ending with, but it is not the end of that connection. It is the end of what is appearing to me to be a cycle, so that like a cycle is ending so that the heart can expand. It's almost like the two of you all have been on a repetitive cycle, and this cycle has not allowed you to expand beyond this cycle. I'm thinking immediately when I was coming up with that, when those words were falling out of my mouth, I was watching something. I think it was on TikTok. I can't remember. It might have been YouTube. Might have been Facebook. I just can't remember. But they were making bread, and they had it in like they had cut a water bottle up, and they put the bread, like the yeast, the raw dough of the bread, in the bottle thing. But before they actually made it, baby, they took it out. Like the bottle never served a purpose. Okay, let me just say that it did serve a purpose, but it served the purpose of a bowl. So they literally cut a water bottle up, only to mix the ingredients together to make the bread. It ain't like that the bottle, I thought that they was going to use the bottle to shape the dough, to shape the loaf, right? It was literally pointless. There is something that you're about to throw out because you think that it's pointless, but it actually is going to, like, it's the whole purpose of me bringing that up is that the yeast, when the bread rose, it kind of fell out outside of the water bottle containers. It expanded beyond it. Okay. You're expanding beyond the cycle that you're currently on with this person. So this cycle is coming to an end. And it may appear that this entire situation is coming to an end. And that is the way that you should proceed. You should proceed as if this is coming to an end, except for understanding that something has to be recycled out of this situation. There is something valuable out of this situation. Yeah, metamorphosis. I can't make this shit up. This is what is exactly behind the relationship, is metamorphosis. You want to guess what's behind the metamorphosis? Your fucking personal power. You want me to tell you where you find your personal power at? When you put them damn boundaries up. That's when you begin to see the possibilities within this dynamic that you feel like is coming to a complete ending. Like I said, there could be something significant with 21, 3. We also have 8, 35, 29, and 11. We also have 22 here at the bottom of the deck. Revealing your hidden talents, an opportunity to shine. My table is shaky. I'm going to have my son tighten my screws again. I probably just need a whole new desk. Okay, so how you have found yourself involved in this situation here is the 9 of Pentacles. External energies involved here is the Death card. There's a lot of Scorpionic energy here, so this could involve a Scorpio, doesn't necessarily have to be. What is the challenge present within this situation? The 6 of Swords in the reverse. So there's a lot of holding on to the past, unable to move on from past mishaps. What is the advice to navigate this challenge? The Page of Cups. You have to address some sort of inner core wounding. Have to address some sort of immaturity, emotional immaturity. But there's, with the Page of Cups in the reverse, that's really an inner child issue that has to be addressed. Okay, it's a deeper wound. It's a deeper wound that needs to be addressed here. What is the outcome of this situation here? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and there's no running away from it. There's no running away from addressing this core wound here. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse, this is saying that there is a time of upheaval to clear out this karma. Like there is, like, it's not going to be a walk in the park to clear this karma. But there's also no running from it either. Yeah, there's no running from it because there's a new beginning that the universe is trying to gift you with. Okay. And so there's definitely some sort of new beginning here that is anchoring this reading here. So why did Sag show up as the Nine of Pentacles for how they found themselves involved in this situation? I definitely feel like that I do feel like that there's some codependencies. Like I feel like that even though you don't want this, you can't help but want it. Okay, so I definitely feel like that there is some sort of unexplainable draw that you have towards this situation and it plays into it. As far as this reading goes, it is showing up as codependency, okay? So how you found yourself involved in this situation is I do feel like that you formed an unhealthy connection to this situation due to how it made you feel in your stability. So I do feel like that this situation and the way that you latched onto it gave you a false sense of stability. But there is an opportunity for you to show that, like, there's an opportunity for you to shine, for you to like this is what happens when your inner child, your wounded inner child is triggered. This is what happens. But there is an opportunity for you to shine and show your progress, even if not to anyone else in the situation other than to yourself. There is an opportunity for you to rise above this internal wounding here. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. I do feel like that you found yourself inside of this situation. I feel like that there were a lot of red flags, a lot of signs early on that told you that it was best to limit the way that you was investing inside of this situation. But I still feel like that, like with lack of better judgment, with the Three of Wands being in the reverse, lack of better judgment, lack of foresight. I do feel like that you continue to invest inside of a situation that was, in fact, a risky investment. I do feel like that you invested inside of a situation from a very codependent mindset, and this was a risky investment in the first place, but because of the codependency that was invested into this risky investment, it made it all the more unstable. Yeah, and it left you feeling unfulfilled. Who is involved in this situation is the Death card. This could be a Scorpio, or this could be someone that is going through a major ending in their life. And because of whatever ending that they're experiencing, I do feel like that is what is having this person come back around to recognize that, damn, I threw that TV out and it still worked. I did that out of anger. And so someone is, it does look like that someone is kind of wanting to clear the air. What is the Death card for who is involved in this externally? I do feel like that this person wants to give some sort of truth, but I don't think they give the full version. I feel like that the full version is too jarring, if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, clarify the Death card for me, please, for who's involved in this externally. Yeah, the Star card in the reverse, yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel like that this person has, like, there's some sort of ending that this person has experienced that has left them feeling hopeless, and it could be within some sort of, like, we have the Justice and the Ten of Wands to the High Priestess in the reverse. So, this person could be committed, like they could be overcommitted to work, okay? There could have been a work situation that ended, and it makes this person question their stability. They could have ended a long-term relationship, and they're kind of like, there's like, either way it goes, this person is definitely in a place of despair due to something to do with their stability. Yeah, damn. Nine of Swords. This person who is involved in this externally could be an Aquarius, could be a Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio, could be an Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be either one. But this person is definitely up in their head and feeling definitely feeling some despair over this ending. The challenge within this situation, I don't think either one of you all are really truly ready to move forward here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that you two are willing to forgive and move forward. And that's the issue. There is some allowing bygones to be bygones that has to take place. But I don't think that the two of you all are in that place yet, with the Six of Swords being in the reverse. Why is the Six of Swords in the reverse the challenge within this dynamic here? Guys, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. If at any point in time you find that these messages are resonating, guys, greatly appreciate it. Thank you in advance. I do pray that the universe rains back on you. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify the Six of Swords? Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. I honestly feel like that the challenge here is that there's something that either one or both of you all won't let go of. And I do feel like that it is a point of contingency between the two of you all. I definitely feel like that there's some bitterness between the two of you all. And it's like the challenge here is you won't be able to move forward until you feel like that you've received your satisfaction from this injustice, and this person feels like that they can't move forward until they receive some sort of satisfaction for this injustice. But I definitely feel like that with the Two of Pentacles being in the reverse, to clarify the Six of Swords in the reverse, I feel like that the challenge here is that you're unclear on how to you're unsure of which way to go. It doesn't appear to be a direction that you can go in because of the conflicts here with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse stands for chaos and confusion, okay? But that, like, unable to, there's a lot of chaos around how you all move forward. And it's because the two of you all are holding on to things from the past. There's no forgiveness that's happening here. And I feel like that the forgiveness is not happening here because whatever needs to be forgiven triggered this deeply bedded wound. And so it's like with that deeply bedded wound being triggered, it's like you're wanting this person to apologize for triggering the wound, but it's also like you don't recognize that you or this person may be putting the original price on this person too. So let me just give you an example. Let's just say that, I'm mad at my dude and we broke up because he's supposed to pick me up from work and I ended up having to catch an Uber because he was 2 hours late. Okay, baby, that's an argument if you ask me. That's argument. But also, if that happens to someone who, let's just say, as a child was known to, hey, go ahead, pack your stuff up, your mama or your daddy's on the way. And then they sit there, they get excited, they pack up, they sit there and they sit there and they sit there and they sit there, and the day comes and goes, and that parent never shows up. You see what I'm saying? So that's a deeply bedded wound that has been triggered because your spouse didn't come pick you up from work, as they said. Yes, that's an issue and it needs to be addressed. Address that issue, but don't pour the sauce from your daddy or your mama standing you up on top of that. And it's hard for you to know the difference if you're not self-aware. Okay. And if I'm going to be honest here, that's what's happening. That's exactly what you're being given the opportunity to do, is to be more self-aware. And that is how you're going to actually shine. And that's how this situation is about to open up and get this food card. Okay. What's the Page of Cups here? I ain't saying it's going to be a walk in the park. Because let's just use that example for a second. Breaking down the fact, talking to the spouse for leaving you at work 2 hours past the time that they were supposed to pick you up. We got to talk about that. But in the midst of talking about that, guess what? There's also this apology, like, hey, I might have overstepped. I may have overreacted. I did feel disrespected and I definitely felt betrayed. But I can understand that I overreacted, and not to make excuses for my overreaction, but this is part of my history. And then you may have to delve in to part of your history. And that is where compassion is going to be needed here, because this, like, you're going to have to understand, yes, this person needs to know this so that they know how to handle you, right? But there's also the energy of saying this is the case. So with this being the case, I now have awareness that I need to be mindful of my reaction to make sure that I'm not pulling shit from this wound into my present moment. Yeah, damn. Thank you, Spirit. And that's exactly how you close this cycle out. Ooh, I love it. I was like, okay, so what next? The cycle is closed out. And I do have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like that there is going to be a time of having to do some sort of self-care here. Let me look at this Page of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Cups to them, the Eight of Cups to the Two of Cups. And guess what? The Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is walking, okay, to the Two of Cups, in search of the Two of Cups, okay? That's what's happening here. And this is what is all coming out. It's like, so this inner child wounding here What is this Page of Cups? There's definitely some emotional baggage from your past that must be walked away from in order to find peace, harmony, and union in your present day. Okay. Yeah, look, there goes the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups and the Two of Cups is the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like that you are going to be, whoever this is for you, it could be a Sagittarius, could be an Aquarius, could be a Scorpio, could be any of the fixed signs plus Capricorn. I did say Capricorn earlier. The World card is Saturnian energy. So that is, it could be a Capricorn, but it could also be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus energy. But this Page of Cups is really addressing the past emotional baggages and it really getting on the same page. So let's clarify this full card for what is anchoring this whole reading for you. Because I definitely feel like that there is some sort of, for whoever this reading is for, I'm telling you, this is definitely saying that there's an opportunity to recover something after an ending, okay? Or because of some sort of ending, you're able to recover something. Let's see, what is the full card for what is anchoring this reading here? Yeah, I can't make this up. The Four of Swords. I can't make this up at all. Now I do have the Hermit and the Chariot card that is showing up here. So I definitely want you to this is definitely telling me that I'm going to tell you that this is going to be healing. Somebody may need to listen to the song Healing Conversations, okay? There's a healing conversation that must take place inside of this dynamic. Like literally, go listen to the Healing Conversation song, because I mean, like, those conversations are not they're not surface level, they're deep. And in order for this connection to be gifted the opportunity, because you are being given an opportunity to expand. What is on offer for you? What is on offer is expanded hearts. So the opportunity between you and this person is to expand your heart space for one another. But it does come through communication, and it comes through understanding where certain reactions are coming from. But in order for you to give this person the understanding of where certain reactions are coming from, you first must be willing to give yourself this own understanding, okay? Because I'm not going to lie. I did get at the beginning, I did get that the way that you were feeding into this connection was it from a very codependent way. This was already a risky investment. So because you was investing in this risky investment from a codependent perspective, it shot this risky investment to hell. But I do feel like that there is a new opportunity that is trying to be gifted to you inside of this, okay? But it is on the backs of actually doing some introspection and doing some healing, okay? Well, all right then. Well, let's see. I got quite a few major arcanas, so we'll get expressions on this one, okay? Definitely want to get some expressions from an Aquarius. We have a Capricorn here. We have Sagittarius. We have Virgo. We have another Aquarius. And because we have all of the fixed signs plus Capricorn, I'm not going to pull two messages for Aquarius, okay? So let me put those together. So we have quite the bit of water signs, earth signs, air signs. Yeah, so not a lot of fire signs, only one wand showed up, but I do have quite the bit of water, quite the bit. I have the most water. I have 3 pentacles and 3 air. Okay, so take that as it resonates. But we do have Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Bear with me just one. Let me pause this because it's going to be a second while I pull all this stuff out. All right, y'all. So what I want to do is I want to go in with the sweet love tea, and then I want to get an expression from this person, okay? So just take these messages as they resonate, guys. You know, they're all general messages. If you would like to get a personal, this is the time to utilize those sales and discount codes. You can find those scrolling on the bottom of the screen, okay? All right, Spirit. So for those that are dealing with an Aquarius, can you please give me the love tea for those that are dealing with an Aquarius? Thank you. So I have, let me get all this out here. Yeah, let me see. That's why I'm so glad. Let me get all this out here. What is the Aquarius's expression directly to my viewer? Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. I definitely feel like that this person detached from this situation. Okay, I feel like that this person is the Aquarius is definitely coming around for a second chance. Okay, I do feel like that this person felt like they felt overwhelmed by this connection. This person didn't feel like that they were getting the Aquarius. I'm not saying that it's the truth. I'm just giving you their expression, okay? The Aquarius felt like that it was an out of balance situation between the two of you all, and they felt like that you wasn't giving them what they was looking for. So I do feel like that this person began to seek that in other areas of their life. But I do feel like that this person recognizes that they were being fueled by infatuation. So I do feel like that what went on between you and this Aquarius is I do feel like that there was a brief affair that happened. I feel like that there was a brief affair that has happened in the midst of the two of you all. And I do feel like that infatuation led this person astray. This person felt as if they were not getting what they were looking for within your connection. This person began to seek it outwards. This person is now understanding what equal, like this person is saying, I want to have an equal give and take. This person is now ready to give in equally to this connection. Whereas that in the past, when they disconnected, when things got hard, they felt like that they wasn't getting poured into, okay? The Scorpio. What is the love tea for the Sagittarius dealing with the Scorpio? What is the expression to my viewer from the Scorpio? What is the expression from the Scorpio to my viewer? They're daydreaming about you. The Scorpio is longing for you. I do feel like that the situation between you and the Scorpio, it is going to require you to navigate this with delicate balance of give and take. I do feel like that this is definitely giving me my papa's energy. You have to give a little to get a little. There's two sides to this story. And I feel like that ultimately that's what we was talking about in the main spread, is that there is, and Scorpio came out very early in the reading, okay? So this could damn near be a personal for someone that is dealing with the Scorpio. I definitely feel like that there is a need to really understand how the two of you all are triggering their inner child, like the wound, the deep inner child woundings that one another has, okay? There is two sides of this story that needs to be understood in order to navigate this situation, but it is going to require delicacy, okay? The Scorpio is very much so aware that their dishonesty definitely ripped the two of you all apart. The Scorpio is definitely trying to come to and admit that they were not as honest as they should have. And because of that, it robbed this opportunity, it took the life out of this connection. Okay. Let me get to Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. What is the love tea for Sagittarius dealing with the Sagittarius? Or what is the love tea for those dealing with the Sagittarius? It says control. What is the expression from the Sagittarius to my viewer? This Sagittarius is wanting you to know that the two of you all definitely have unfinished business. I definitely feel like that the Sagittarius is saying that, I don't know, they kind of felt unworthy of what it was that you was giving them. Okay. Like there's definitely a self-worth issue that is interfering with how this Sagittarius is showing up in your connection here. But I do feel like that there's a need, like in as far as this connection goes, it does require the two of you all to take responsibility for both actions and emotions. I do feel like that between Sagittarius dealing with the Sagittarius, I feel like that the both of you all have allowed your emotions to control your actions at time that left you with less than honorable results. Okay, like results that you wasn't happy about. But this Sagittarius is saying that the two of you all still have things to discuss and resolve. I don't like clearly this is not over. Whoever this reading is for, this is not a situation that is over. Okay. All right. So what is the tea between Sagittarius dealing with a Pisces? Rumbling Roses, which speaks about really, let me get all this out here because what is the expression from the Pisces to my lovely viewer here? What is the expression from Pisces to my lovely viewer? Yeah, see, I feel like I've picked up on this Pisces and Sagittarius connection before. I do feel like that the love tea the love tea between the Sagittarius and the Pisces here is Rambling Roses and Golden Cage. I do feel like that these people are growing apart. I do feel like that there is this energy of this being a very stressful, toxic relationship. And I'm going to be honest with you. I definitely feel like that I've got someone that is evolving beyond this connection between a Sagittarius and a Pisces. The Pisces direct expression is I'm struggling to find the right path. The Pisces really don't know what to do with this situation. There's a lot going on. I do feel like that the Pisces has made, like, is acknowledging that they've made some mistakes and they do wish that they could right their wrongs. But I don't think that this Pisces is willing to jump through the hoops. And I think that trying to jump through the hoops to make right for some sort of mistake is really causing this person to say, if it's this difficult here, I wonder what else is out there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be honest. Now, let's move forward to those that are dealing with a Virgo. Y'all, this one's going to get a little lengthy because I still got, what, 3 more to go? I just want to say heavy on the Scorpio and heavy on the Aquarius in this reading, okay? All right, Spirit, what is the love tea for those that are dealing with a Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. So we have wish granted and distance. I do feel like that there's potential between you and a Virgo here, but I do feel like that there are challenges in between the two of you all that is create, like there's some things in between the two of you all that's creating challenges with closing the gap. Okay. The expression from this Virgo is this person is like daydreaming, fantasizing about you, but I do feel like that this person is feeling like that it's unhealthy because of all of the challenges that are in between you all. It's like that they feel like that it's unhealthy to use their energy on this connection while they have other things to focus on. And I actually feel like that that's actually working against this connection, because I do feel like that whatever challenges this person is facing, it is creating an unhealthy distance between you and them, because I do feel like that this person, you are wish fulfillment for this person, and or vice versa, or both. However, someone is very resistant to allowing the magic to unfold there. Let's move into Taurus. What is the love tea between my viewer and the Taurus? What is the love tea? Thank you, Spirit. So you got 2. What is the expression from Taurus to my lovely viewer? Yeah, Taurus is flat out expressing that they felt like you didn't care. The Taurus felt unappreciated. I do feel like that this Taurus, I feel like that it says taking care of yourself as well as the relationship. So the T between those of you all that are dealing with the Taurus, there is a need to prioritize yourself. And I feel like that by prioritizing, and I'm not talking about you and being selfish. I'm talking about this. Prioritize that heart. At the end of the day, the energy that is on offer is to expand your heart. So anything in this reading, when I'm referring to you, take care of you, it's about looking at that thing, looking at that ticker. So it's time to really look at someone's heart here and really determine what is it that you emotionally need. What is it that you're needing? And then you have to go about giving that to yourself so that you can not have false expectations on this Taurus, because this Taurus, for at least whether it's true or not, that's up for personal, and we're gonna have to talk. But the Taurus that I'm speaking about right now is telling me via these cards that they felt unappreciated. They felt like that no matter how they tried to, what they tried to offer, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't reciprocated. So that is something, and usually when we don't appreciate what's being given to us, it is because we're looking for something that can only come from within. So in order to be able to graciously see what the Taurus is bringing you, it does start by going within and taking care of yourself. And then once you have done so, don't put so much pressure on don't put so much expectation on this connection. Embrace the unknown and let love bloom on its own. So let this connection with the Taurus unfold naturally without the pressure of the expectation. Okay. All right, Capricorn. For those that are dealing with the Capricorn, what is the love T for those that are dealing with the Capricorn? Thank you. All right, sorry about that for those of you all that are dealing with a Capricorn. But I do have a nurture growth, which says attend to your bond with love and patience. But I also have breaking free at the bottom of the deck. So let's get this person's expression. Okay, so I feel like that okay, so between you and a Capricorn, I definitely feel like that there's this energy of needing to break out of that repeated cycle. Like the Capricorn, this is probably damn near personal for you too, because I feel like that this is you being encouraged to break out of a repeated cycle with this person, because I definitely feel like that with this nurture growth, it says attend to your bond with love and patience. But I also have forgiveness. Their expression to you is forgiveness. I am struggling to get over the past. There is something between you and this Capricorn that the Capricorn feels like they wish that you would understand them. And because you're not understanding them the way that they wish that you would, they're having a hard time moving forward. Although they do desire to fix this connection. They do desire to fix this connection. They understand that they were holding back. But this person has been holding back because they feel like you're not giving them some sort of apology, or you're not understanding their side of the story. Like this person definitely feels like that they're being more understanding than you are, and that is creating some sort of deadlock. And I will say this, Capricorn's not watching my reading. I mean, they may be, but what I will say is that whoever's watching my reading, the opportunity that is being gifted to you, the energy that is on offer for you to step into, is to expand your heart, is to open your heart. And to expand your heart and to open your heart is to be compassionate and understanding to others. Okay. Just going to leave that right there. So last but not least, let's see what is the love T between my Sagittarius and the Leo. What is the love T between Sagittarius and Leo? Wow. I got to the second one is what fell up face first. The first one that hit the table fell face down. Oh my goodness. Let me get the Leo's expression. What is the Leo's expression to my viewer here, to my Sagittarian viewer? So it looks like that I do feel like that the Leo kind of ran from this connection, but I also feel like that the Leo, like unworthy, is out here for this person expression. This person feels like that you're a better person than they are, and I feel like that kind of caused this person to run in the other direction. The card that came face up is having a long ways to go, taking many detours. And then we have warm brew. It says, speak softly to disarm any disputes or confusion. I don't think that this connection with the Leo is going to be any walk in the park. I don't think that it's going to be something that just falls like, let me say this. It's not a walk in the park, but it may be, it's just giving a hike. Okay. You're in nature. You're taking a hike on this one. Okay. Does that say that this is someone's name could start with a W or something W? Like all of these cards have W and it's sticking out to me. But what is really standing out to me about this situation with you and a Leo is choose wisely. There are some long-term issues that need to be addressed in order to really be able to see the potential of this connection. I do feel like that the potential of this connection is kind of obscured right now because there are some major issues that are long-term issues, but they need to be addressed here in the present moment. Okay. And I do feel like that this is kind of like it says winding roads. I do feel like that this is a complicated situation. I do feel like that it's going to require patience. Okay. I also feel like that it's going to require, people to work on their self-esteem here. All right, family, long message, but I do hope that you were able to find the guidance that you were seeking. If this message offered you any type of guidance or you just enjoyed the show, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. If you really resonate with us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you know the deal. We all have the ability to make a difference. All we have to do is just go be great. So go be great.